Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. On this occasion, I would like to do a short speech under the title of Lineage of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Rasulullah's lineage started as his father, which is Abdullah, and it connects all the way to Prophet Ismail alaihi salam, which and his lineage is Muhammad bin Abdullah bin Abdul Muttalib bin Hashim bin Abdi Manaf bin Qushay bin Kilab bin Murrah bin Ka'ab bin Lu'ay bin Ghalib bin Fihr bin Malik bin Nadar bin Kinana bin Khuzaimah bin Mudrika bin Ilyas bin Mudar bin Nizar bin Ma'ad bin Adnan. And now I will continue with a short story of his grandfather, his father, and Rasulullah himself. I will start it with Rasulullah's grandfather's story. Shaybah bin Hashim was born at 497 and died at 579. He is better known as Abdul Muttalib since he was raised by his uncle Muttalib bin Abdul Manaf. Why did he, why did he was why did he live with his uncle? It's because of his father died before he was born. His his father died on a trade trip as well, trade trip. And one day, Muttalib and Shaiba were traveling on their horses, and then when the people saw them, they mistook Shaiba as Muttalib's slave. So since then, uh, Shaiba was more known as Abdul Muttalib. When Muttalib died, Shaiba replaced his uncle as the leader of the Quraysh tribe. He was the one who faced Abraha when he wanted to destroy the Kaaba because the Quraysh tribe was responsible of the Kaaba. And now I will continue it with the story of Rasulullah's father, which is Abdullah. Abdullah bin Abdul Muttalib or Abdullah bin Shaybah was the father of Prophet Muhammad. Who was the youngest of 10 children. His wife, or the mother of Prophet Muhammad, was named Aminah bint Wahab. From this marriage, he only had one child, namely Muhammad. Abdullah died on a trade trip to Syria when Muhammad was still in his mother's womb. And to be precise, Rasulullah was still at the age of 2 months. He died when he was 25 years old, and to be precise, he was born at 545 and died in 570. And lastly, I would like to tell a story of Rasulullah himself. Rasulullah was born on 570 on Makkah. He was born without a father, which is Abdullah. He died when Rasulullah was aged 2 months when he was still in his mother's womb. He was born at the same year where his father died. Before living with his mother, Muhammad was taken care of by Suwaiba, but it didn't last long. After that, he was taken care of by Halimah Asadia, who was from the Bani Sa'ad village. She took care of Rasulullah for 4 years until one day two people with white clothing approached him and then split Rasulullah's chest and cleaned it. Because of that, Rasulullah was returned to his mother because Halima was scared to take any more risk. After that, he lived with his mother until he was 6 years old because his mother died because of a disease. And to be precise, he lived with his mother for only 2 years. And then after that, he was taken care of by his grandfather, Abdul Muttalib, until he was 8 years old because his grandfather died as well. And he lived with his grandfather for 2 years as well. And now I will continue with. And then Rasulullah lived with his uncle Abu Talib for almost 40 years. As he grew as a teenager, Rasulullah worked as a trader. And lastly, at the age of 40, Rasulullah was visited by Jibril at the Hero Cave. Well, everyone, I think that is all that I can explain. Thank you all so much for listening to my speech. And I'm sorry if I have mistakes. And well, lastly I say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you so much for listening.